Welcome back, good friends. Welcome, new subscribers. I'm Brian from Apex Detail. Today we'll take a look at the long-awaited Mother's CMX spray coating, SiO2, silica dioxide, TiO2, titanium dioxide teaming up to protect your car. This is a simple spray-on, wipe-off formula, nothing to it, and we're going to demonstrate that today. First, on a darker color. This motorcycle has an incredible paint job. It has many layers to it, and that includes some real thick metallic flakes. Let's section off a little bit of that tank and we'll apply the Mother CMX to it, see what type of reflection, depth, gloss we get from it, and we'll also see what kind of, is it user-friendly? Is it easy to wipe on? Is it easy to remove? Let's check that out right here as I bring you in close. This product here lays down similar to the other silica products. You could see the first few seconds as it starts to cure, you'll notice that rainbow effect. I let it sit on the surface for about 2-3 minutes before grabbing a new microfiber and wiping off the transfer solution. Speaking of removal, user-friendly. It doesn't get much easier than this. Keep flipping the towel over, buff the high spots off, and we're going to stand back here, rip off the tape, and take a look at the gloss, depth, and reflection that this would give you. Cure time, 24 hours, minimum of 12 if you are layering. Alright, with the masking tape removed, let's go in and take a look at the contrast between the protected and unprotected portion of the gas tank here. You can see where the Mother's was laid down. It's deeper, it gives it more depth, it's darker, it has a nice rich color to it, and kind of really makes those metal flakes pop. Okay, with a good look at application and removal and the change it'll give darker colors, let's lay it down on a test panel and see what this coating's made of. Now, for the new subscribers, preparation's key to get the most out of any of these products. So, after a wash, a clay, chemical, and mechanical decontamination, you want to do at least one round of polishing with a cleaner polish, at least. And that's if correction is not needed or out of the question whatsoever. So what I'll do is an IP solution, then I'll use something like Angel Wax Perfect Polish or Polish Angel Escalate Lotion, follow up with an IP solution or a panel prep. I'll probably use Pre-Coat by IGL, and it's time to protect. Any coating, sealant, or wax you're trying to apply needs the proper bond, which means the surface has to be, and excuse the term, naked. It needs to be cleared off completely. And that includes an exfoliation of dead paint molecules, oxidation. Even if your car looks glossy and shiny, there is going to be a bit there and needs to be removed, hence the polishing. Alright, as you can see here, not 1 ounce of protection, complete sheeting, we can get to work. If the panel itself is cool out of direct sunlight, you could spray a little bit directly onto the panel. I usually don't. I apply just about the same way, spraying onto a short nap microfiber application pad, doing a crosshatch, making sure the product is evenly spread out on the panel. This can be used as a topper. It can be used as a standalone product. It's durable, it is super hydrophobic, and it really does apply a lot of gloss to the panels. Alright, as you saw there, application removal was easy, smooth as glass now. We're going to let this sit overnight. We'll come back in the morning and we'll agitate this coating a bit. Alright, the coating's fully cured. We removed the masking tape. You can actually see the outline on this white panel here as well. When it comes to beading, when it comes to repelling free-flowing water, let's take a look. No doubt whatsoever where the protection is on this panel. The beads are very impressive. Okay, not quite sure how hard this coating is or how durable, so we're going to start with a chemical. It's going to be rather harsh. These coatings can put up and resist chemicals that are between 2 and 11 on pH scale. This wheel cleaner is rather acidic, somewhere between a 3 and a 4. So I'm going to dump directly onto the panel, right on top of the protection, work it in with a towel, and we'll see. It should be able to withstand this and go much, much further, but let's take a look. All right, we're going to remove it, and I'm also going to use an IP solution. I want to make sure there's no residue whatsoever that will hide any of the characteristics of the coating itself. And we'll use the pressure of the Krauss and Becker to blow it off as well. All right, now let's go back in and we'll double check the water repelling and the beading properties. Okay, the protection is obviously still there. The beading isn't quite as prolific, so let me go back over it with a panel prep. Make sure the residue is gone completely, then we'll check again. That's more like it. Okay, so we know now that the chemicals aren't going to do anything to this. We're going to have to step up the aggravation, just like we did with the tack system. All right, so what I elected to do next was grab the DA, a foam polishing pad, and Angel Wax Perfect Polish. We're going to run a line of the polisher straight down and a return trip, and we'll see if we can remove it that way. This is a cleaner polish. It does have a strong cleaner. It does have abrasives. They aren't aggressive, but abrasives nonetheless. That'll do it. Let me remove the residue. I'll follow up with an IP solution or a panel prep and make sure the residue is completely gone off the top of the coating if the coating still exists. All right, it's still there. There is no clear-cut path of where we ran the polisher down through the middle of that section, so we'll continue on. Time to step up aggression. Yet again, we're going to use a wool pad, and we're going to team that up with the 3D ACA 500. All right, I believe that will be enough. Give me some time here to make sure the residue is removed completely, and then we'll come back in and take a look. Now you will, in fact, see that we have done some damage, but it's obvious this coating is no joke. And for the final thought segment of the video, the mothers, CMX ceramic spray coating, SiO2 silica dioxide, TiO2 titanium dioxide, some of the most reflective, toughest elements on the planet protecting your car. When it comes to price, a little over $20. Take into consideration tack we just looked at. That little container is going to last you forever, so you can imagine how far 32 ounces of the mothers will carry you. When it comes to application and removal, user-friendly, easy on, easy off. Now, durability. We're going to have to wait on that till some cars come back and I can check on that. I will revisit and fill you in. This one gets 2 thumbs up. Probably my favorite out of the group that had just come out recently, and of the group we just reviewed lately. This, the tax system, all up there with QP on. So if you're looking, if you were waiting for mothers, go ahead and go for it. I have no problem whatsoever with it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Brian from Apex Detail. Catch you in the next video.